Welcome, welcome, welcome. TBW Clips. I am Tyson. Today, Oakland, California, the mayor. Let's get into this.
For News at 6, I'm Vicki Liviakis.
And I'm Dan Thorne. Our top story tonight, it's been 4 days since the FBI raided the mayor of Oakland's home, along with the offices of Cal Waste Solutions. And today was the first time the mayor has addressed that raid.
So I believe the mayor of Oakland house was raided by the FBI. These are Joe Biden's FBI, right? So she had to have done something crazy for Democrats to come after her. But I believe this is because of campaign financial violations. She had to do something really outrageous for them to go after her. Because you know how, hey, Democrats, they protect their own, don't they? Let's keep going.
Crown First Dan Kerman live with us in the newsroom with the pushback from the mayor. Dan?
That's right. The mayor says she isn't going anywhere. She maintains she is the victim here, and this all could be because of her right-wing plot to get rid of her. Monday, Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao made her first public comments since the FBI raided her home last Thursday.
This investigation is not about me. I have not been charged with the crime, and I am confident that I will not be charged with the crime because I am innocent.
Tao also made it clear neither the raid nor the recall will force her out of office.
I will not be bullied, and I will not be disparaged, and I will not be threatened out of this office.
The FBI has not said what they were looking for when they raided Tao's home, the offices of Cal Waste Solutions, and the homes of two people associated with that.
So her house wasn't the only one that was raided. A couple other people, as long as with a business. I don't know if she owns that, or I'm assuming she's a part of it, right? So they're looking for campaign violation receipts, right? The evidence so they could, but here's the thing, she's also being recalled. So the people of Oakland don't want her there either. She's calling it a right-wing plot to get rid of her. In Oakland, California, there's very few Republicans out in Oakland who are especially in leadership. Right? The people running Oakland are Democrats. The people running California are Democrats. I believe their assembly in California, they have owned 2/3. So whatever Democrats want to push through, there's no pushback. There can't be, because there's not enough Republicans to do so. So her own people are taking her down. Republicans don't have any power in Oakland. I could be wrong. If you're in Oakland and you think Republicans do have power of what's going on, let me know down in the comments. I'm sure I won't get any though, right? Let's keep going.
Business. Tao is now demanding answers and maintaining she was not the target and in fact is the victim here.
This wouldn't have gone down the way it did if I was rich, if I had gone to elite private schools, or if I had come from money. I know that for sure because former
She left out white, right?
elected officials are sitting safely in their houses, in the hills right now with campaign finance violations piling up, mountains of evidence that prove actual wrongdoing.
The mayor also suggested.
So there are other people she's saying that actually have campaign violations. But they're sitting at home. They're not being investigated. She just said that they were. I don't understand what she's talking about here then. Because okay, so she said if she didn't have money and stuff like that, it come from money. That means what? Rich people are able to hide their campaign violations because people already assume that they have money to spend. So maybe because she didn't have a lot of money, now all of a sudden she's spending her money on lavish things, and it caught up with her. So she didn't do a good job at hiding her campaign violations, as maybe people who are rich who might be able to do that a little bit better because people would assume that they already have the money. Let's keep going.
A right-wing conspiracy may be behind the FBI raid, which came just days after the recall qualified for the ballot.
There are a lot of radical right-wing forces who know they will never win an election in Oakland fair and square. They know their extreme views are at odds with our Oakland values, but they have built the rules to protect and preserve their power and maintain dominance over the rest of us.
How is that possible? How could they build and make the rules? If Democrats are in charge, they run it. They don't run the state. That might be a little understandable if they ran the state, right? They can insert certain Republicans in there to disrupt things or whatever because of the power that they have. That's not happening here. Like I said, her constituents, the people who voted for her, now recalled her. One thing about California, you are able to recall leaders if they're not doing the job that you like or the job that you thought they should do. You're able to recall. Now, she could keep running like they did with Gavin Newsom, right? He got recalled. He was able to run again, and he won. So she's probably going to run again, and I doubt that the person who wins is going to be a Republican. Just like she said, their values are Democrat out there. So how can she say something like that? Republicans are writing the rules to hurt her. That doesn't make any sense. They don't have power there in Oakland. San Francisco, all these areas, Los Angeles, they're being ran by Democrats. Let's keep going.
We are a threat to that order.
To get up and say something like that, I'm not sure anybody's going to believe her.
Criminal defense attorney Michael Cardoza says suggesting a right-wing plot is behind this raid is grasping at straws. He also says Tao can make as many demands as she wants, but that doesn't mean federal prosecutors will respond.
A judge versed in criminal law in the federal courts determined in his or her mind that there was probable cause, and she will not find that out for months to come until if and when an indictment is filed against her, she won't know what the probable cause is.
Now, also today, we found out the mayor's attorney, Tony Brass, has withdrawn as her counsel. Brass telling KRON 4 he knew nothing about the mayor's news conference today. The mayor's office responded saying Tao informed Brass she was changing attorneys on Saturday. Brass says that's totally untrue. There was no communication on Saturday about a change in attorneys, and in fact, he withdrew this morning. Now, the mayor has issued a statement thanking Brass for his initial legal guidance and saying she has now obtained new legal counsel and did that over the weekend. But at this point, she says she's not ready to say who that is until the agreements are finalized. So more on that, I'm sure, still to come. Back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, see, right there, the attorney quit because he felt that statement was outrageous. I could only assume. And she went ahead and did that without his knowledge. You always want to let your attorney know what's going on, right? She didn't do that. He quit. The right-wing plot, like I said, it's ridiculous. Democrats run everything out in Oakland. So all this is coming from Democrats. So I think, so she hasn't been indicted or anything like that yet. They're still trying to gather the evidence to do so. So I think if she was to resign, well, she's already been recalled. So if she doesn't run, I think it probably goes away, right? She might have to do a feed, but nobody's going to talk about this at all in the news anymore. But if she continues to try to run, I think this goes forward, right? So maybe this is just a plot by the Democrats to get another Democrat in there, right? But she is, like I said, being recalled. So her constituents, the citizens there of Oakland, are not happy with what's going on in the city. I could be wrong, you know. Let me know if you think I am. I appreciate you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day.